Let's get into the cook-up. I'm going to start off with a melody in D minor. I'll speed up the footage here to save time. Here's what I came up with.
It don't make sense to sit here all day doing nothing. So yeah, I'll have that.
Let's get into the cook-up. I'm going
Grand Rising, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Glo-Life is Zay, aka Zay. Right now we currently 139 miles away. Finally, you know, your boy started driving at 3 a.m. on Eastern time. So right now it's only 5:28 out there in Chicago, where I'm really from. But right now it's currently 6:28 where I'm actually at. We're gonna get there around like 8 something. At the latest, probably like 8:45, because you know, driving through the mountains, your truck only goes 65. It's hard to climb a little bit because you know your truck is slow. Then too, you know, you're climbing mountains to be exact. And then you know, 3, the load pretty heavy, so it ain't overweight, but we probably like 70-some thousand pounds to be exact. So yeah, guys. Right now we just traveling through the mountains right now. We're going through a bunch of curves. Early we went through some tunnels, you know. But you know, we making good time. You know, the appointment supposed to be 10 o'clock, so that's the reason why your boy woke up around like 3 a.m. to start driving, so we can at least get there on time. And then we already pre-booked for our next load, which is a beautiful thing. So I can't complain about that. That's going to be going to Knox, Indiana. But we're going to be picking up in Pennsylvania as well. So with that being said, yeah, ain't nothing to really complain about other than, you know, they could be better with this company right now, you know. But other than that, I don't like to feed y'all negativity. So with that being said, you know, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you already subscribed to the channel, you already know what to do. Hit that like button. And yeah, let me get back to this driving. And I'll see y'all when I actually get there. Alright everybody, we is here. This is what the place look like from what y'all can see. It's not really a big area because you know when I came in it's like a little circle, like a little corner sack, like at the end of the neighborhood. You ain't got that big old circle, but you know you got 3 different entrances. So we here, you know, it's a nice little big old house right there that don't look too bad because you know they got that like that California roof, but it's really like a farmhouse roof. But at the end of the day, it's a nice house from what y'all can see. But with that being said, yeah, I'm just waiting for them to get done unloading me. Right now I'm finna make me a peanut butter jelly sandwich so I can eat something for today, because right now it's currently 9:01. Our appointment time was supposed to be 10 a.m., but since we're here early, we're getting done early. So with that being said, I'll see y'all in a second. All right, y'all see, boy, finna make that good old peanut butter jelly sandwich. Nothing too crazy. I just wanted to talk to y'all real fast. Like, man, I read my comments, guys, but people can say negative things, but at the end of the day, you, I'm me. The thing is this, truck driving ain't easy, guys. And also, I had a person that was so kind enough to tell me that they subscribed to my channel, but they stopped subscribing because I said something about Trump. Well, I mentioned Trump. See, what people don't understand is this. In order to stay up to date with what's going on in the world, not saying you got to participate with what's going on, but to stay up to date, especially being a truck driver / owner operator, you got to know what the market finna be like far as truck driving. I mean, I appreciate you saying you subscribe, then you probably unsubscribe, but at the end of the day, that's on you. You feel me? I mean, I don't know everything about politics, and I'm not trying to play the politic game. But the thing is this. If I don't stay up to date with what's going on, what's the point of investing into what I've been doing for over 10 years, guys? So, same thing for you. If you're in the medical field, you're going to be paying attention to what Trump is doing as far as in the medical field. Like, is there scams going on? Because a lot of people don't know, when COVID was around, every person that passed away that was enlisted as COVID, the hospital got $13,000 for each person that they said that had COVID. And a lot of people that died never had COVID, guys. So with that being said, that let you know that we're working for a corrupt government, corrupt industry, and then it's been a lot of money stealing going on in these last couple of years since 2020. A lot of people don't even understand that being a truck driver, when 3 billion people information was leaked out, it affected the rail yards, guys. So a lot of truck drivers that did rail yard and containers, a lot of them was closing down due to cyber attacks. A lot of people don't pay attention to that, but people don't even understand that right now you can clean up your credit by saying that your information was leaked out. And this is real, guys. This ain't no joke. And the thing is, the reason I said Trump, like, some things look good, some things look bad. At the end of the day, I told y'all a minute ago in my channel that they finna make Trump look like a god. And so far, what's going on with Trump, they making him look like a god. He's not a god, guys. I mean, Trump could do certain things. Why? Because he's a businessman, so of course you're gonna have the best interest for America as far as business-wise. That didn't mean he gonna have the best interest for personal people problems or personal people experiences of they not making. See, a lot of y'all don't understand. Like, a lot of people don't even want to work. So by a lot of people not want to work, and when 2020 happened, everybody was moving into that, oh, I want to be independent, I want to have my own business. That was cool and all. Look how many people use that PPE loan for cars, clothes, and shoes, etc., etc. A lot of people didn't use it for business. Some did, and this video is not for them, but a lot of people use it for business. But a lot of people didn't use it for personal. And the personal was getting cars that they can't really afford, and they felt good having a car because now they feel entitled. Because remember, anything that you get in life makes you feel more entitled because you a status quo. And there ain't nothing bad with it at the same time. It's just about how you go about it. But, and I don't even like using word, but pay attention, guys. A lot of people want to be independent. So why you think the PPE loan was given out? The government knew about it. So at the end of the day, look who did with it. Look who did something with it, and look who didn't do nothing with it. And then the people that didn't do nothing with it, you can't blame nobody because you thought selfish. Ain't nothing wrong with thinking selfish because it's your mind. But at the end of the day, if you wanted to get ahead in life, I gotta pay attention to what's really going on in the world. Like, everybody claimed they was independent. Okay, cool. Why you think he started doing all this weird stuff as soon as he got in office? So, to the person that said that, appreciate you. I ain't got nothing bad to say about you. It's just I pay attention to different things versus just paying attention to politics. I pay attention to what really matters in the world, because when the ports was shutting down, and right now it's not even looking good in California right now. That's what a lot of people don't know. Like, the ports ain't looking all that good. But one thing people don't understand was China was doing a lot of lying. You know, they supposed to be a very powerful country, but they not holding up to their name, because one thing people don't understand, the reason why Trump was cutting off so much stuff with China before he made a deal with them, China been stealing money from the United States people for 23 years. You got to do your research and really understand what that really means. So all Trump did was did the same deal that they did to us 23 years ago back to them, so we could get money back. And it's not that America is just better all around, but what makes America great, look at the freedom that we have. A lot of y'all probably don't even travel for real. So if you really go travel for real and go see all these other countries, they not living like America at all. They not. I could put my last dollar on it. Like, they not living like us, guys. They copy us because we make America look like a dream world. And the only reason why this reality is going on so easy is because we make it exist. How we make it exist? If we didn't participate in nothing that the government gave us. Like, Mercedes wouldn't be in business if we didn't participate in buying it. You feel me? That's just one small little example. There's many other examples that's way more qualified to use, but as far as me, I'm just using that for common theory. So with that being said, I don't want to bore y'all to death, because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, everybody got a right to their opinion. So with that being said, I ain't finna bore y'all. And your boy just made the 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Now I'm finna get back to my day, because right now they still currently unloading me, guys. But with that being said, yeah, it really ain't nothing to do. That's why I don't like just sitting on the camera just talking if I ain't got nothing good to talk about, because at the end of the day, everybody's life is important. It's what you do with it. Alright, everybody. We headed to Leesdale. We started with 22 miles. And right now, we're currently down to 13 miles to be exact. So it really ain't gonna be too much of a long drive. But right now, we just on the highway, as y'all can see. Ain't that much heavy traffic at all. Right now, it's just smooth sailing. And you know, your boy gonna be done driving probably around like close to about 3 o'clock p.m. today. Cause, you know, I started at 3 a.m. So I'm gonna be able to go no far past at 3 o'clock p.m. So with that being said, yeah, I'll see y'all when we get there. Alright, everybody, that's what the place look like. Right now we're gonna go check in and see what we can put on the back of this trailer. It look like it'd be some more heavy product, but right now, you know, we have to go across the train tracks. You know, it seemed like you ain't supposed to come all the way straight down, but when you come straight down, you see it's big enough. But at first it didn't look like it. But with that being said, yeah, we here. Finna check in like I said. Yeah, I'll see y'all in a minute, man. Probably finna try to take me a nap. Hey everybody, that's what we got on the back of our trailer. As you see, it's in a single file line going straight down the middle of the trailer. They so heavy that, you know, it ain't gonna really slide at all, guys. So each bag probably what, like 2,500, maybe 3,000. If it's that much, I just don't feel like going up there and checking it out. But yeah, that's what we got on the back. I don't know what this stuff is, but called tubular alumina. Y'all see that? That's what it is. I'll see y'all in a minute, man.
The next day.
Grand Rising, everybody. Welcome back to another video. This is part 2, and right now we currently in the dock right now. Again, finna start getting unloaded with these big old white sand bags. It look like, but I know it ain't sand, guys. It just look like big white bags. I don't know what it's full of, but like I told y'all yesterday, I don't know what's in it, but we read the title of it. But yeah, we is here. I don't know, man. I seen some strays. I don't know if that's the sun, guys. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I know the sun exists. But the reason I'm saying it is because I watched it as it go up. Imagine, it was daylight already outside, and it's just looking like a big glowing orange ball. You would think it's like Mars or something. But I watched it as it goes up. It goes up in the way that where the sun is at. So it's basically like in front of the sun, guys, to make it look like it's the actual sun. But my thing is this: how can you still see the sun and it's illuminating through the clouds, but it's bright outside like y'all see it is right now? It ain't like super bright, but it's bright outside. But if you was to look at the sun, and I show y'all, you still can see the sun illuminating as if it's not fully up, which is understandable. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments down below. But other than that, we is here. All right, y'all, I want y'all to really pay attention to this. And this is just hypothetically speaking. Y'all see how the sun rays, you can see the shadow on the ground because the sun went up a little bit more. Now look at the sun. Now it's beaming bright. Now at this point, you would think that it'd be brighter. But it's slowly getting brighter, but it's only brighter if the sun directly shining on you guys. But look at this. You see the shadow? Now look at the sun. Y'all tell me. And look at that. I want y'all to look at the little shadow at the bottom. It look like a honeycomb pattern. Look at that. Alright, everybody. We're gonna start heading to Thornton, Illinois. We got a load to pick up, and then it's gonna be going to St. Louis, Missouri. He sent this load around like 8-something, and right now 8:27 to be exact, but I'm trying to figure out, like, why does it take him like a minimum of 2 hours to respond to give me a load, guys? But there ain't nothing I can do about it other than do what I can. But I don't know, I think this might be my last couple of days. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I'm coming to an end with this company because it just ain't looking too good. It's taking too long to get loads. All these loads to give me don't add up. But with that being said, yeah, I'll see y'all when I get to Thornton. We got 69 miles to travel, so yeah, see y'all in a little bit. Y'all, we didn't just make it here, but man, when I say I really just got to the dock like 10 minutes ago, but boy already got the seal. We already done already, so I'm gonna go put this seal on. First, I gotta move up, slide the tandem, then put my seal on, because the boy already got the paperwork and everything. I think we is... I don't know. I felt like this was too fast. 5 pallets. Let me just make sure. 217-616-83. I don't know. Trailer number say 311247. I don't know. I don't think that's right. Let me just double check with her just to make sure everything. Yeah, say St. Louis, Missouri. I mean, cause right now it only say plastic or rubber expanded insulation. I think it's only 5 pallets. The load weighed 1,644 pounds. I'm not sure if that's correct, guys. Let me just double check. All right, everybody. This is what we got on the back of the truck. Like I said, it's just some installation. And so far, they ain't make no mistakes. There's 5 pallets, as y'all see. The trailer's all the way empty, really. The good thing is, I got a super light load going all the way to St. Louis, Missouri. But the bad thing, I can't drop it off until tomorrow. If I could have dropped this off today, it would have been a little bit better because it's like, yeah, 200 something miles ain't bad, but at the end of the day, I got to drop it off tomorrow. So this is what he's scheduling. I can't do nothing about it. But with that being said, we finna get up out of here. I got 2 straps on it because since it's super light load, it's light, it bounce. So about bouncing, you don't want to deal with none of that. So yeah, that's what it is. It's the St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey bros, what's going on? This is Cotton Man. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.
Grand Rising, everybody. Welcome to part 3. Unfortunately, I ain't in the video like I wanted to because your boy ended up going to a Road Ranger out there in Tuscola, Tuscola. That's how you spell it. It was out here in Illinois. But the reason why I ain't in it because as soon as I got there, I was kind of tired that your boy was on the phone with the wife, so I couldn't really end the video the way I wanted to. But with that being said, right now we still got like 100 miles to travel. We started around like 5 o'clock today, so can't really complain right now. But with that being said, yeah, right now it's kind of foggy. A little dull outside, a lot of gray clouds right now. It's covering like the whole sky for miles. So with that being said, yeah, it don't really look pretty outside, but it is what it is. That's part of being a truck driver. You're not gonna always have sunny days. But it was crazy how it was nice in Knox, Indiana, but then as soon as I came to Illinois, that's when you see all the darkness, clouds, gray clouds, little black clouds, But yeah, I'll see y'all when I actually get to this place because we ain't that far away. Alright everybody, we is here at the place. We out here in St. Louis, Missouri. The road was pretty rough coming over here, all honestly, in the last like 3 miles, all honestly. But we here, we safe and sound. It's like a little hill that you got to come up just to come in the inside, and the car almost cut me off trying to come in because they was coming in. You know how people is when they running late for work, they be zooming around the truck and don't even care. But it's crazy when they zoom around the truck and you come into the same place. So with that being said, yeah, we is here. That's what the place look like. It's a pretty tight area, you know. Grab on my left hand side, but for y'all it'd be our right hand side. So with that being said, yeah, guys, ain't nothing to really look at. It been raining all day. Right now it's currently not raining at the moment, but it been raining the whole entire drive. So yeah, I'll see y'all in a little bit because I don't know what I'm picking up next because he hasn't sent nothing yet. But yeah, we're gonna find out together anyway. All right, everybody, we headed to another place out there in St. Louis, Missouri. Right now, we currently like 18 miles away, 20 minutes to be exact. So I don't know what we're picking up, but I never even heard of this place, but that's what we headed for right now. But until then, I'll see y'all when I get there. All right, everybody, we is here. It's almost like a flatbed area. It's not even made for truck wood. See? I don't know where that coming from. I touched my face by accident, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Don't focus on this, focus on the video. But with that being said, yeah, it's definitely like a gravel place, picking up some metal, like metal bars. But it's a dirty area as far as like a mine type field, and you know, can't really complain about it, but you know, hopefully it ain't nothing crazy that getting put on the trailer. So you know, we're gonna have to strap it down, then we're gonna make sure it don't move at all. So the main thing is we're gonna have to put some straps in probably in the front end, probably in the back. I probably gotta do that myself, but I'll probably just show y'all how it look like when I'm actually finished doing it, so y'all can just see the finished product. But with that being said, yeah, that's what the area look like. Yeah, nothing fancy, guys. All right, everybody, as y'all can see, we got these boards down, and these are loads you always stay away from when you're doing dry-van loads, because these loads, you gotta put the nails in the wood just so these metal blocks don't move while driving. The bad thing is, my dispatcher acting like he ain't know nothing about this, or he wasn't informed correctly, but he still booked the load anyway. And that's what I be talking about, guys. Like, as a driver, you can't book loads. So if you can't book loads, you're not paying attention to every details. And being a dispatcher, you know, you rushing because you got 6 other drivers that you got to dispatch for. So you're trying not to keep them waiting too long, which is understandable. But at the end of the day, you know, when a dispatcher does their job correctly, it's smooth for the driver and themselves, guys. This is not a smooth load, guys, because at the end of the day, this is what tears up a drive-in. You gotta put holes in the put nails in the ground in the wood just so it can stay still, and then this is what damaged the floor, guys, that you gotta replace. And this wood ain't just regular wood, guys. This is not regular wood. This is specialized wood that you gotta order just for trailers. But with that being said, yeah, let me get ready to do this. Then I'm gonna just show y'all the nails in the wood. But this how it look. And this how I gotta be set up. Some can't get too close because the way it's put on. You see some sticking out like right there. But yeah, I'll see y'all in a second. We out here in Normal, Illinois. We got 130 miles, 2 hours and 30 minutes to be exact. We got 3 hours and 49 minutes left of a drive time till we actually get to the destination. But with that being said, yeah, it really ain't nothing to look at. I'm glad the sun really back out, all honestly. Like like I said, I don't know if that's the real sun, but it's bright enough to beat the sun. But unfortunately, you know, like I told you guys, like, I don't know, I might be coming to an end with this company only because, you know, the pay has been up and down lately. And, you know, just trying to have a consistency of, like, loads and all this back and forth, like, it really ain't paying off. Honestly, this is just me just being transparent with you guys about this company, United Express. So, unfortunately, like, yeah, you can make money if you're willing to work, but as far as where they send you, you know, they get tiring fast, you know. Don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with the East Coast driving as far as, like, people can't drive in general, no matter what coast you're on. It's just, you know, when you stick around to a company to notice they BS, you know, it get real old fast. But with that being said, yeah, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you already subscribed to the channel, you already know what to do. Hit that like button. And yeah, we almost finna be to our destination. Alright everybody, we at this pilot out here in Joliet, right over here, right off Chicago Road. That's the exit. I've been here so many times because, you know, doing rail yard, it's like one of the rail yard pilots that everybody be at. And then across the street is food and fuel. You know, it's the old one, then the new one is on the other road. But right now, I'm just chilling right here because I don't feel like doing all that driving right now. And then we only currently 40 miles away to be exact, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to deliver that load in the morning. So with that being said, it's your boy Glo-Life with Zay, aka Zay, checking in with another video, man. I'm done driving. My feet hurt, tired. Till next time, I'm gone. Gotta put Most High first.